The AUG A3 is one of the best guns in Insurgency Sandstorm, with its only downfall being its slow fire rate. It's light, compact, very easy to control, has the highest velocity in the game, and a couple unique scopes that I personally enjoy. It's a brilliant weapon for a beginner and a dangerous one in the hands of an experienced player. There are more things that go into making a gun great than just pure damage, and the more you play Sandstorm, the more you'll come to realize that. To all the newer players that might be watching right now, remember that any gun in Sandstorm is pretty much viable and you can use whatever you want. Don't take the title of the series too seriously, and remember to just have fun and don't obsess over whatever the meta might be. Meta is boring anyway. So let's break down the AUG A3 and see why I think it's one of the strongest guns in Insurgency Sandstorm. I run out of ammo, you bitch. The AUG A3 isn't a heavy hitter. It's not going to one-shot you to the chest at any distance, but even if someone is wearing heavy armor, it's still going to be a 2-shot kill at around 90 meters. And that extends to 190 meters if someone is wearing light armor, and then goes all the way to 240 meters if someone isn't wearing any armor at all. So you might be thinking to yourself, oh damn, I might wear some heavy armor now to survive those extra couple shots in range.
You're an idiot.
Armor might help you soak up some extra damage, but the AUG A3 is so accurate that it makes spraying people down insanely easy even at extreme ranges. So it's not difficult at all to land those extra shots needed to get the kill. The AUG has fairly good limb damage as well. It's 5 shots to the foot, 4 to the leg, 2 to the arm, and 3 to the hand. Moving on to penetration, wood and metal were both 2 to 3 shots, and concrete was 4 to 5 shots. Wood and metal retained that number from ranges up to 100 meters, but concrete proved to be a little bit stronger, drastically increasing the amount of bullets it takes to kill a dude. It ranged anywhere from 6 to 9 shots. So that was nice that concrete changes. I assume that metal was just way too thin to even make a difference. I've stated in a previous video that the 2 main things I look for in a gun is a high velocity and a high fire rate. The AUG has a very slow fire rate, but it makes up for it in the velocity department with a whopping 970 meters a second, which means it has a hit scan range of 97 meters, bringing it 1 meter further than the beloved M16s. For anyone curious as to how a weapon's hit scan range is calculated, it's very simple. All you need to do is take a look at its velocity and place a decimal point right here. So for example, if a gun had like 863 velocity, its hit scan range would be 86.3 meters. I say this a lot, but every frame matters in this game, and a weapon with a high hit scan range can save your life because your bullets will reach them first. And like I said earlier, with how easy the AUG is to control, you'll have no problem at all hosing people down from long distances and landing those crucial follow-up shots needed to get the kill. In my opinion, the AUG's only weak point is its fire rate. A slow fire rate will probably make you lose some fights, but when you're only spending 3 points on a gun, it's bound to have some downsides. Right, so let's move on to attachments. The AUG A3 is pretty versatile. You can use it as a cheap demo gun, so you can have a very basic primary to save points for all your explosives, because the AUG A3 really only needs a sight on it to be useful. With its insane velocity and decent damage against armor, it can be used as a budget DMR if you wish, much like the M16s, except you get a full auto option. It even has a unique 3x scope if you plan on taking that route of staying at medium to long range. Slap on a flash hider and a loading grip and you're all set. I personally love running the AUG A3 with its unique 1.5x scope, aiming grip, and flash hider. Sometimes I'll even switch out that grip for a smoke launcher if I'm attacking on push. It's a great little gun that is light, short, and super easy to control. And it's the perfect gun for a beginner. So let's answer the question. Should you use the AUG A3? Of course you should. It's a very good gun for a beginner and a decent rifle in the higher levels of play.